Welcome back, everyone. CZ Gaming here with another episode of our Rome Total War Julii campaign. Total War Remastered, to be specific. Third episode. Hope you all enjoyed the previous parts. And without further ado, let's get back to it. Really appreciate all you guys watching the episodes, by the way. As I mentioned last time, feel free to leave any comments. Happy to hear what you all think, what I can adjust, what we can tweak to make this the best experience for everyone. I'm already having a blast with it, right? As I mentioned at the very beginning, I love this game. I love the time period. I am having a blast with this. I hope that gets across to you guys as well. I think for the mixture, right, between gameplay and historical information, it's going to take a while to really get the hang of that. I think now, looking back on the last episode, maybe we spent too long in one specific point. So I will just try to sprinkle it in between. I want to keep this fun and engaging for you all. Alright. Real quick recap. Where were we? First of all, finances. We have a fairly decent chunk of money, and we are still okay with net turn income. And we can even see that. Let me adjust the mic here a little bit. Yeah, I think it should be good. And for now, only 600 of that was income, so we're good. We can expand. This guy's still going. I'm not sure if we skipped a turn in the last part. No, okay, so it looks like we... Yeah, okay. So we left it at the end of the turn. So, skip the turn and then we get back into it. Now, so last time, we briefly touched upon how Rome came about with the Romulus and Remus. So after the city was founded, right, you had a large portion of time where, at this point, Rome is small, right? And they need to fight their way out against all the other states on the Italian peninsula. So at first, at this point, you'd have the Etruscans up north. You've got the Samnites, more in the eastern, southern area here. Rome is having to deal with all of those. Additionally, what's a very interesting fact is that Romulus, at that point, it said that he opened the city, right, for everyone of all classes, of all ranks, to become a citizen in Rome. And whilst that sounds noble, the main reason for that is that they just desperately needed people, right? Specifically men, in order to engage in warfare. So, in reality, it's not so much a noble purpose. It's more about trying to populate the city. And as such, at the very beginning, Rome was populated with, criminals, refugees, a whole bunch of people that you not necessarily want to have. They were definitely not upstanding citizens. Let's put it that way. So, Rome has its dirty beginnings. Segesta is building. That's good. Aratium still building. Practice range? That would be very helpful. Finally get some range units in there. And here we got the militia. I really need to stack the range units, because if we get up to Carthage here, I don't want to get stuck against the elephants. But for now, we're shipping these guys on. Yeah, on your boat you go. And we're sailing south. Carthage is over here, so... Can we get out? We can. Alright, great. Ideally, I would have brought a spy with me, but I didn't. The spy's still further up north. Because we're in foreign territory, and honestly, I've got no idea where we're going. So this could actually be a battle straight away. Yeah, we'll just besiege it. I'll go with the ram. Can we do two? We can, right? Normally, I'd be okay with maintaining sieges, but at this point, we're in enemy territory, so we kind of need to get a move on, especially if we want to get to Thapsus later on as well. So let's just get that going. Let's have you join to build that up. Let's get one more ship in there. Actually, disregard that. No, that's fine. We need one more ship. I don't want to... Thus we're stuck without an army. So you can stay here. You just merge. Next episode. Alright, fine. Next turn, sorry, not next episode. Let's see. You're still building. Yeah, I think this is it for now. The spy is still good here. Honestly, the spy is not doing much. I just want to keep an eye out on the goals. Just so that we can get an idea of where they're potentially going. This one, we had trade with Germania. So at this point, I'm looking for... I'm looking for the British. Or Britannia at this point still. And we had one other guy. This one was venturing south toward the Greek city-states. Yeah, okay, see, so Brutii is already expanding here. That's fine. Scipii, they're ready on Sicily, so they're moving on this one now. So I really need to get my hands on this one, otherwise Scipii is just going to waltz all over North Africa, and I need to keep them out. Especially everything west. This all needs to be me. They can potentially go over here. Ideally, I'd like to get my hands on Egypt as well, but we'll have to see. Corrales, not much we can do here probably, right? Barracks trader. Population growth. Yeah, let's at least give it a wall. That's pretty bare bones minimum. As soon as this one's finished, we'll put in the range units here as well. I really need these to be strong. Also, when you think of the later game, right? If we get to the point where we're in the civil war against the other factions, which is inevitable, these two are going to have to hold the line in Italy. So they need to be fully built and be able to swarm the peninsula here. I'll have I'll have Carthage and Thapsus over here to push from the west. Honestly, everything else is just for sending troops through, but they're too economically weak to really make things happen. They're also too far, right? And obviously, if I could get my hands on Egypt, that would be great. But we're gonna have to see. Alright, that's it for now. Let's get going. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Oh, that's annoying. We're pulled into the war of the Scipii. Huh. They can figure that out themselves. So we're slightly ahead of the curve, where we're in 268 BC at the moment. The original Punic Wars against Carthage would not happen to 264. Social Drinker, hang on. Social Drinker Confident Commander? Sure, why not? Gonna have to put people in the towns anyways. So we're a little bit ahead of the curve with fighting Carthage. I also don't really like how easy it is to actually get to Carthage at this point. It shouldn't be this easy. But it is what it is. Let's pull this guy back, merge with you. Alright, so that at this point... Yeah, so we'll retrain these. That's a decent navy. I mean, Carthage at this point was the major naval power. So, you know, it's questionable whether Rome really wants to compete. For now, as long as we have a decent fleet that's at least not going to get crushed by a single pirate attack, I'm fine with that. Alright, we desperately need Validates on your end. And you can bring the Astati. Basically, we're at the verge now of building a new army here. To eventually support south, because these guys, they're gonna get stuck in here, especially now the Carthage is gonna throw everything they have in order to defend the city. So we need a fallback army. So who's the best attacker? Social Drinker, Confident Commander, +1. All right. Military Genius, Sounds good. Any winners here? Conflict commander. Management. Nah. Alright. You're the tactical genius. So we'll give that honor to you. And you're going to be the relief army. Not sure why I've got 2 towers here. Oh, hang on. I was going to send one over here. Great. You can go over there. That's fine. So you're on fallback. You're trooping. You can build extra. At this point, we'll go with trader, land clearance. Let's go with land clearance to get the population going there. It's a pretty small town as is. I know you're all waiting for the battle, guys. I'm just finishing up on the parts here. Where did the Britons go? Should be here somewhere. Maybe further up north. I'm just putting everything in place and then we'll get to the Carthage battle. I think that's going to be the highlight of the episode. You guys continue venturing south. You're stuck there, fine, just keep on moving. Alright. Everyone's set. Let's get involved with Carthage. What's in the city here, actually? Alright, so the generals, that's going to be tricky. Hasdrubal, Bomikar, militia, mercenaries, and Iberian infantry. Alright, so what's going to be tricky is that they have a cavalry advantage. The good thing is, no elephants, which means that we can hide in our city to build up the relief force as soon as we win this. So, let's get to it. Yeah, 2-town militia. Iberian infantry is the main component to be put up against the Astati. Town militia, relatively easy to deal with. Numidians, really hard. I mean, they've also, it's missile cavalry, which would normally be tricky, but at this point we're in the city, so they can't move them too much. And then the generals, yeah, those are going to be tricky. Just need to make sure. We can put the Triarii to break the horse attack. Guys. So I know, by the way, that this episode came out a little bit faster than the last episode did. I'm trying to get to a set schedule. At the bare minimum, I want to be able to do 3 episodes a week. For now, it's only this game. I have to see if I want to play another game on the side. Hang on, let's listen to the speech.
Today we make our own destiny then. Today we face the mighty Carthaginians, brave men and worthy foes. We are here to do one job. Prevent them from taking the town at all costs.
They have the town. Never mind, I think the AI is confused there.
So together we will gain another victory.
Look at these men, by the way. I gotta say, compared to the original Rome Total War, I like what they've done with the visuals. Looks awesome. Looks very awesome. Overall, I think Pharaoh did a very good job at the remastered version. I'm not too keen on the AI. Sorry, on the AI both on the map and in the battles. Don't think they changed much of that. I'm also not entirely sure on the UI. So obviously they made some changes and that's fine. I do like it, but the initial Rome to the War had a pretty decent setup for the UI. It was all very easy to spot and composed. So, what is wisdom? I'm inclined to just go through the front gate. But then you get these towers that are going to bombard you, so I might actually just go through... I might actually go through here. badass. We've got Velites and the archers. And the general out back. So the strategy for this one: break down the wall. Use the Hastati to block the pathway. Flanking maneuver with a different detachment. Yeah, use the archers to bombard. Velites to bombard. Block the path, venture around. So we're gonna do 2 infantry fronts. One through the direct path. One through the side. Probably over here. And we'll swing the cavalry way out back to hit from the side here. Right, so everything should face to the right side. Bottleneck here, and the cavalry should have free reign to crush in through the left. Let's do it. Or I can't break down the wall. Oh, it's a wall, it's not a palisade anymore. That is an oversight. We need onagers for that. Let's just put you guys over here. Quite the oversight there. Alright, so obviously we can only go through the gate. Curious to hear what you all think about the artillery in this game, by the way. You know, at this point in time, this point in history, artillery is not very much a thing, right? I mean, the Romans have their onagers at a later point. They've got their ballistae, the scorpions. But none of it is, you know, none of it is proper artillery. It's also not going to do massive damage. Curious what these guys will do, actually. Gonna stay on the wall? I assume they're be heading down, right? No way that they're standing there. I'm always in doubt whether you go for the ram or the siege towers. Oh god. That's not good. That is suboptimal. Alright, you guys. Can you go into Testudo? They probably don't have that yet, right? It's not a formation that they have. They don't have the Testudo yet, of course. We're not legionaries. Oh, this is very annoying. Let's at least put it to lose then. Ah, this is annoying. Maybe we should have gone with the siege towers. Obviously, these towers are doing way more damage than I recalled. So at this point, I'm just sacrificing basically one entire Hastati unit to get this to walk through. And we're not even at the gate yet. Oh my god, there we go. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Alright, so actually I think I've got the answer already. Next time we're definitely doing siege towers. This is suboptimal in every way. At least with siege towers I'll be able to pick sort of a remote piece of wall. Push through, push through. Alright, so these guys, they're taking massive damage. Alright, I'm just going to flood these guys in. They're going to be the breakthrough. We'll work with the other ones and replenish this army As soon as the other units are replenished in Armenium and the other Italian peninsula. Let's forward this. Just to skip past the gate stage. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this has gotta hurt. Alright.
The battering ram has broken through the gate.
Walk through, walk through. Get in, get in, get in. I need these guys up the wall. I just need this Hastati up the wall at this point. I don't even care too much about everyone else. Get this wall section cleared, then we can deal with the rest. Okay, this is by all means a very, very sloppy battle. My bad, guys. The siege strategy here was horrible. Definitely a poor choice. It's a good lesson, though. It is a reality of siege warfare at this time, right? It's all very, 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 very hard. And the pathfinding is absolutely horrible as well. Like, these guys are having the hardest time making their way up this wall. Get up there. Alright. Some are making the way up the wall. Very good. God. Right, we've got the Triarii at least. The backbone.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Destroy them!
Alright, this is horrible. This is just a slob. This is by no means any tactical feat. This is just pushing our way through all the men on the wall. Horrible siege. Horrible. Right, so at least we're dealing decent damage here on this end. There's obviously town militia, so that's an easy feat to do. The cavalry is just staying there. So let's just regroup, clear out the wall, then we'll reconvene on the other side. And honestly, for these horses, I'm gonna use the Triarii as the main defense here, because when these guys come crashing through, they'll walk right through my hastati, 100%. I think that's the interesting part. We can play around with some of the tactics, right? Rome obviously have their own triple axis system, and the Triarii would be the last line of defense on the back. But in situations like this, you might actually want to use them as the front line, right? To ensure a solid base, to give the other troops a chance to... Seriously, what's the issue here? No, I don't get why we're doing so poorly against Iberian infantry. Seriously, we're throwing Pila in the middle of this? Sure, go ahead, guys. Hastati took massive damage here at this point. I'm somewhat surprised. I mean, Iberian infantry, obviously, as I said, it's a pretty close match to the Hastati, but from the looks of it, we're doing way worse than these guys are. Let's put them in guard mode. Because guard mode, is it only for chasing or does it actually do anything? Well, with information. Well. Right, we need to work our way through. Kind of want them to push a little bit more, because now we've got a lot of guys on the backhand that are not doing... No, 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 don't throw Pila. Why are they throwing Pila? I'm asking them not to use any ranged weapons, but from the looks of it, that's exactly what we're doing. So, we're winning, but... Nah, barely. Grind through this. Just forwarding past this one. One left, come on. Alright, cool. Now, bring you guys in. Please walk, no need to rush yourself here. Gonna fire at will, skirmish mode off, guard mode on, few guys guard mode on, similar principle. Hastati, right, so we're just grouping these guys all together because there's not too much left. Just make your way over here. And the general over here. Still continuing with the plan as followed, guys. But we've lost considerably more men than I would have liked here. As I think I mentioned before when we got into this battle, right? I'm not too big a fan of sieges. You tend to lose a lot of guys with it, and honestly, sometimes you're better off to auto-resolve it. But especially in situations like that, where it becomes a slugfest, you're just not able to use the quality of your troops as much as you'd like. And that just makes it really hard. The only thing that we need to keep an eye on here is to avoid the cavalry rushing out, because then we've got a serious issue. So I do want the Triarii. Actually, let's run you. I want these guys set up, because if these guys would charge out whilst we're moving, we're in a really, really tricky position. So I need these at least to be able to hold the line. Also don't want them over this corner here, because it'll be too shallow, if that makes sense. Try to funnel them in the street, close the gaps with the Hastati at the back. Alright, we're moving. It's pretty good. These guys are spears. They'll definitely hold the line, allowing the Hastati to move on the side and the other. And our general as well. Whilst we're waiting for this all to set up. How are you all doing, by the way? Curious to hear what you are all up to. Where you're from. Is it day? Is it evening? What time do you normally watch these videos? I know that for myself, I enjoyed watching some of the other gaming content from some of the other creators. Just in my downtime in the evenings, so something like this. this guy. Let's put him there. And these guys at the back. Especially my archers. You know, my velites will have limited range here in order to make this happen. You guys in position. Oh, look at those troops, by the way. You know, for 5 units that we have, there's not a lot left there anymore, is it? And what's this pathfinding? What is this guy doing over here? Really odd. It's a bug. Archers fire. Oh, we got the new medians as well. No, 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 no. Go over here. Yes, fire. Bring the cavalry in from the side. Oh no, the Triarii are not holding this line, are they? Oh no, these guys are way stronger than I thought. This is gonna be tight, guys. Where's my general at? Hurry, please. Oh god, now the cavalry's through. Now we've got a real problem. Nope, 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 nope. Wow. Alright guys, this is horrible. God, these guys went straight from Triarii. Honestly, I would have thought they would have held that line slightly better than they did.
No way for a Roman to behave. Shame will be his forever. Your general runs away. Your general now lies dead because of his foolishness. His men will lose heart.
At this point, we're just putting everything in. Oh my goodness, no, this is horrible. These guys are breaking up as well. Wow, this general's bodyguard, heavy cavalry, is crazy. They walked straight through that Triarii. That's honestly very surprising. Would not have expected that at all. Yeah, okay, might as well stop at this point, guys. We're not winning this battle, that's for sure. Huh. Alright, not at all according to plan. Massive blow for the Roman Empire over here, guys. Wow. Doesn't matter, we'll re-engage. Nothing is lost just yet.
Aye, Captain. Orders?
Break up the barracks here. We'll need a few turns to reconvene. But after that, we'll be fine. Let's end the turn here, by the way. Very surprising, honestly, looking at that last battle. Now, first of all, we had the mishap on the wall, where siege towers are obviously the better choice compared to the ram, right? We lost a lot of guys just clearing out the wall section. And then the cavalry, that walked straight through the infantry that we had. I would have expected the Triarii to hold that line better than they did.
Think very carefully before you reply.
Absolutely not.
Until next time.
Alright, I hope these guys are not actually going to attack, by the way, because that would be very unfortunate, because I don't have the time for that right now. These guys are just going to be on a recruitment frenzy. Honestly, I can fill this for the next 3 turns.
Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain.
Bring these guys back. Even start to build this one out when we get there. That's all peasants. God, this really annoys me, by the way. We should have had this. Next time we'll do better. See what the goals do. They said except we will attack. Now I don't think they actually will, but you never know. So let's see. I had diplomat here. Yes.
I will address them at once.
Welcome, friend.
No, sorry, this is Julii, not what I was looking for. Get out of my way, please. Yes. And then we had this guy up north. Attempting to find the Britons. Will do. Monetary. Well, probably we're doing pretty good because we wiped out an entire army, so that saves an upkeep. Yeah. And the turn. So we're gonna have to see. I still want to go south because I said I really need to beat Scipii. Because otherwise we're gonna be in a very tricky position. On the other hand, if Gaul really wants a fight, they can have it. Oh God, Scipii are already there right now. Conquered all of Sicily. I really need to make my way to Carthage. These guys are definitely going to attack, aren't they? Sort of right on the border edge. This is gonna be tricky. Not much to be done here, not much to be built. Barracks, yes, we need it. I really need to beat the Scipii to Carthage. I do not want to give them this. It would make it a lot harder to fight that civil war at the end.
Sir, orders.
Any mercenaries you can hire, maybe? Where is the mercenaries, actually? Oh, nothing. Alright, fine. Financially speaking, still okay for now. Good. Slightly longer episode here, guys, but I'm just going to do a few more turns just to get the first thing set up.
A most generous proposal.
Trade routes here. Where did this British guy go? He was around here somewhere. Fine. Let's see what the goals do. I hope that they're smart enough to stay in the north till I can get to them. Yeah, and okay, they're going to attack, aren't they? Look, if they are going to, then that's going to be our first priority, obviously. I can prep another army for venturing south afterwards, but if we can't even defend our own territory, then it doesn't make a lot of sense. So if that's the case, we're going to keep an army north. Venture of the Gauls. Then we need a second army build up. Cavalry would be good. We've got enough in the coffins to make that happen. Yeah, really focus on the military attack here, guys, but I need these guys to work through. Alright, that's it. Not much to be done here. You're still constructing. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's see it. Yes, there we go. What were the goals? Alright. Well, it is what it is.
Can I be of service?
Alright guys, we're about 40 minutes in. I'm actually thinking we're gonna cut the episode there. So, recap. Failed attack on Carthage. Would have been a great way to start off the game. Or at least this turn in our adventure south. Didn't happen. Mistakes were made. Lost a lot of guys on the wall, and then also from Lee, trying to divide the army up, flanking, whilst the main line was just not able to hold against the two units of cavalry that they had. I would have figured the Triarii with their cavalry bonus or spears would do better. Clearly they didn't. I recall from the regular Total War games that these guys were absolute killers, but seem to have lost their step. Then the Gauls attacked, which means that at this point we're going to have to divide our attention. We'll keep one army, which is going to be this one, in order to fight with the Gauls. So let's say that we do 5 Hastati, 3 Velites. That should be good. Let's pull this army in. We'll get there next turn. Sort this a little bit. Yeah. Alright, which means that we're gonna have to build another army, which we can financially carry. At this point, our turns are still okay. We've got enough to make it through. I don't mind walking through that entire cash balance that we have, if it means having another army ready, making our way to Carthage, cutting off the Scipii right over here, because I don't want them to rumble all over North Africa. They can have the stuff on the right here, but not Carthage and Thapsus. So, we'll leave it there, guys. Didn't manage to do what we wanted to. Can't always get what we want. Hope you all enjoyed the episode either way. Let me know what you guys think. Happy to hear any tips and tricks that you guys might have. As I said, we have our plan set out for next time, so stay tuned. Probably in the next couple of days I'll be on here with the next episode, and well, then hopefully we can finally make our way to Carthage. CZ Gaming out.